Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your reading. Let's start your reading, Virgo. Let's see what your current energies are. Listening with your heart. Okay, so listen to what your heart is telling you, what your feelings are telling you. They're probably you really need to delve a little deep into certain issues, and your heart is kind of gently nudging you, towards that because you really need to break some new ground. Okay, something is growing for you. Something is the universe wants you to break through something, and to get that courage and to follow that path. I think your heart is telling you to expand your horizons, your thought process, and opportunities for yourself. Tell yourself that anything and everything is possible. New beginnings are possible, and maybe your heart is telling you to kind of just acknowledge something which lies deep inside, buried in you. Maybe you're not aware of it, or maybe you kind of sideline it, but now is the time you really need to acknowledge that, so that you can move on to something which is brand new and quite unexpected. Wow, we have the Ace of Wands over here, which is absolutely new energy, and you need to have, you have it in you, Virgo, that courage, that boldness, that optimism, and the passion, to follow something, which you've been wanting to do. And that is why you need to listen to your heart. It is telling you, whatever is lying deep within, acknowledge that it's time for it to surface. These are the depths, and here, the light is shining. So something is going to bear fruit. I mean, whatever it is definitely going to work out very well. It's going to grow, prosper, bear fruit, but the few leaves are coming out, which shows that this is the right time for things to grow if you follow through with them. Okay, and we have the Eight of Wands, which is really fast moving energy, and the Queen of Wands. You've got all fiery energy, Virgo. It's like you just need to get started. You just need to acknowledge. You just need to get aware of something, and you see the passion flowing through you with respect to this. You will kind of get in touch with your own fire. It's like yeah, this is what I have been so passionate about all along, and I wish I had, not I wish, but now like it was buried, for a long time, and now it is surfacing, and that's why you're being told, listen with your heart, follow it through, break new ground, do something about it, because the moment you get started, it's going to really pick up pace, and it's going to be something which is going to make you feel really really good. And of course, it's like you'll get your fire back, you'll get your passion back, you'll get your enthusiasm back. You really want to work with it, embarking on a new adventure and following your bliss, because you're on a new path, Virgo. And this is something which I think makes you very very happy, no doubt about it, and I think that's what your heart is telling you, that please follow your happiness and look within to see what is it that makes you happy. You know what makes you happy, Virgo. Time to acknowledge it and follow it through, because it's going to be a brand new journey for you, something which is going to be really happy. You'll be soaring with joy, no doubt. Listen to your intuition. Yet another card of listening to your the deeper feelings, which have been probably buried for quite a while, and acknowledge them. You'll be able to move forward and move away from something which has been making you unhappy. So there has been something about it which has been making you unhappy, but now that you acknowledge things and you are aware of them, and you're very passionate about it, it's just the right thing to follow through with it. Leave that situation which is making you unhappy, and you've got an option to you know break new ground with respect to whatever it is, and move ahead with that. You're really going to feel very happy. More forward movement with the Knight of Wands, and he is he can't get started. He's a little impatient that way. So the moment you have realized that yes, it's finally time to move towards something which makes me happy, and I will just get started. And here with the Eight of Cups over here, you are putting an end to probably, if you were deliberating whether you shouldn't not, that all is going to come to an end, and you're quite clear where you're moving ahead. The road is clear. See, these are all cards of movement here, movement here, movement here, right? So there is a lot of forward movement with you, Virgo, with respect to whatever it is, and it's it's all, you're just set for it. What else can I say? The High Priestess. Okay, so with this, it is if you have any doubts, I would say that, do meditate. But I feel all in all, you are going to get the same kind of guidance, whether you listen with your heart, whether you follow with, what makes you happy, and whatever it is, you just know that, this is something I need to do. And the high priestess is also, with the moon card, they're secretive cards, but they know, they have an inner knowing of what is working, what is happening. So don't ignore that, follow it through. Okay, so let's see what's your challenge. Savoring pleasure. Maybe you feel that, this is something really nice, but I do not know whether it is good for me to do so. You have your doubts about it. It makes you, with the pleasure over here, it is about, it's about being nice to yourself, Virgo. Why do you not want to be nice to yourself and pursue something, which you feel makes you happy, which makes you feel good? So you feel that, I should not be feeling good. That's not the right thing. You must do something which makes you, which you realize adds a lot to you. It just makes you feel good. It just makes you feel good, because the moment we feel good, the mind and the thought is also in a good space. When our mind and thought is in a good space, we do actions, which come from the right place. Okay, so that is why it is very important to look after ourselves, look after our physical, our body, and to cater to, it, and to make sure that, it is well looked after. Right, because when you are in a good space yourself, everything else, which follows, is also going to be good. So that's your challenge. Okay, I think, uh, you feel that, sometimes you should not be thinking like this. Sometimes, you feel that, you should not do it. Should I not, should I not? That kind of back and forth is always there. You do change your mind, but it's like, that's your challenge. Okay, so you do have this having that thought that, right and wrong, it's good, not good. Those are the things which probably hold you back. And what's your guidance? Launching your journey. See, you've got two cards which are talking of the same thing: embarking on an adventure and launching your journey. you know um, I don't know. See, the call is yours, but the guidance is that you are on a new path, right? So if you want to follow this path and your heart is telling you that, it's all good over there, don't let this hold you back. Otherwise, it's just going to delay the, process for you, or delay the timing also for you. Launching your journey. Oh, see, we have two more cards of waiting and conflict. So you are on the brink of something, but I think you are holding it, you're holding back a little, Virgo. Okay, you're in a little bit of a conflict with yourself, and you feel you want to wait for something. Let me see, what is it that, you're conflicted about, and what is it that you're waiting for? See, I've got this card, this Four of Wands, which is a card of commitment, and there is this four, yet another Four of Pentacles, and Eight of Swords over here. So I think you are waiting, you're just, uh, see, it's a little, I think you feel a little insecure about, moving on this path. You're wondering whether it is going to be for you in the long run, whether it is really going to make you happy, whether it is really going to add value to you. Those are the things which hold you back. And sometimes, not sometimes, I would say very often, you feel that, you should just, take the plunge and just, go ahead with it. But then you have a little bit of insecurity about how it's going to pan out in the future, whether it's really going to be with you, whether it's going to, all of this is going to be worth its while. The cards are saying yes, because you are embarking on a new adventure, you are launching a new journey. I have a feeling, Virgo, that you are going to do it, sooner or later. Currently, you're just, going back and forth because of your insecurities. But till you do not do something, you will not know, how it's going to pan out. You are getting an opportunity from the universe. It's like, if you take it, well and good. But if you don't, and the moment passes, then, it's another story altogether. Okay, so right now the conditions are very right for you to, go ahead with this, but eventually the call will be yours, and whether to take it or no. So with that, I'll wrap up your reading, Virgo. Thanks for watching.